This video provides an overview of the StatTools ribbon. Then other videos in the Guided Tour series describe the functionality of specific parts of the ribbon in more detail. The buttons in the Data group are used to define and manipulate datasets. You use the Dataset Manager to define datasets that StatTools can then analyze. This is almost always the first step in any StatTools analysis. You can then use a number of utilities from the Data Utilities drop-down list to create new data variables or modify existing data variables. The Analyses group is where you perform all of the statistical analysis on your datasets. These analyses are separated into 8 sections, each of which is discussed briefly here. The Summary Statistics section lets you find summary statistics such as means, standard deviations, and percentiles with the one variable summary item. Or you can find correlations and/or covariances between related variables with the correlation and covariance item. The Summary Graphs section provides 3 of the most common graphs for exploring data. The histogram and box whisker plot items are useful for exploring the distributions of one or more variables, and the scatter plot item is useful for exploring relationships between variables. The Statistical Inference section implements a number of the most frequently used statistical inference analyses, including confidence intervals and hypothesis tests for means, standard deviations, and proportions, one-way and two-way ANOVA tests, and the chi-square test for independence. The sample size selection item is useful for planning an analysis. It finds the sample sizes that guarantee sufficiently narrow confidence intervals. The Normality Test section provides 3 popular methods for determining whether a normality assumption for a given column of data is justified. The Time Series and Forecasting section includes a number of tools for working with time series data. The Time Series Graph item lets you graph one or more related time series variables. The Autocorrelation and Runs test for randomness items allow you to check for serial correlation in a time series variable. The Forecast item lets you forecast a time series variable with the moving averages method and 3 variations of exponential smoothing. The Regression and Classification section includes the regression item, where you can run multiple regression and various forms of stepwise regression. It also includes the logistic regression and discriminant analysis items for classifying data. These are regression-like techniques that are useful when the dependent variable is categorical. The Quality Control section provides a variety of charts frequently used in statistical process control. Their purpose is to let you see how or whether a process has gone out of control. Finally, the Nonparametric Test section provides 3 well-known nonparametric tests that can be used when the usual assumptions based on normality do not hold. The Help group contains the usual Utilities and Help drop-down lists. Specifically, you use the Utilities drop-down to get to application settings for StatTools as a whole. And you can also use it to unload StatTools or load other Decision Tools add-ins. Its other 2 options allow you to delete all StatTools datasets and clear other StatTools settings. The Help drop-down list is self-explanatory. It includes a number of options for learning StatTools better, including many example spreadsheets. You can also open the Welcome screen from the Help drop-down, and this provides links to instructional videos, such as the one you are listening to right now. Note that the name of this last group was changed from Tools to Help late in the At-Risk 6.0 development process. Also, a Videos button in this group was deleted and was instead added to the Help drop-down list. Therefore, most of the videos in the guided tour series, which were produced earlier, show the earlier version of this group.